it says on my schedule. I'm working on it today, so don't worry. I'm going to fix it so it's adjusted correctly. Anyway, I'm going to be streaming at 6:30 from now on. I'm sorry it says 5:30. I will fix it later today. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another walkthrough of The Witcher 3, one of my all-time favorite games. Literally, this is my second time restarting the game. I don't know if you guys were watching my playthrough yesterday, but I forgot to do something. So, I am going to restart the game again, and hopefully I don't miss out on anything. So don't worry, I'm not going to go through everything like I did yesterday. I will be skipping a few things I don't feel are as important as yesterday. So if you want to see the full reaction to the first part of this game, then go to my video yesterday and check it out. It's really fun. It's already up to 43 views, so thank you. We're really close, guys, to hitting that 50 followers, guys. So please, if you like what you see, leave a follow on it. Literally, subscribe to me on YouTube if you're feeling that dedicated. Anyway, guys, let's dive straight back into it, because I need to catch up to what I did yesterday. Off. Simulate. Ooh, yes, definitely. First off, you missed your calling as an executioner. That was like a clean head cut. And Yennefer, we taking no prisoners. Dawnguard armor again. I still say that's a reference to Skyrim. I just kind of threw in there because that guy was solely in Dawnguard. Which is better, this or when Jon did it in Game of Thrones? I think Yen did it better. Don't get me wrong, I love the Battle of the Bastards, but Yen is just like... Abu. Look at the graphics on the crystal, though. Just look at those graphics. This game came out in 2012. Graphics still hold up. Like I said, I need to invest in like a jacuzzi, or like when I move out, finally buy an apartment with a bathtub. I need to take a bath. Shit is so relaxing.
Now I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Now, like I said, guys, in the beginning of the video, I won't go over all the little stuff like I did yesterday. I won't start investigating the whole room because it's not necessary. It's just extra stuff you can do. But I will go over like the quick little things, like you hit L2 to like go into Witcher Senses mode.
You're
X is
running out of
typically to
juice.
examine
I know.
everything.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
I will, Boo. Trust me. Can't be sober in this world. God, we have Trump as a president. You see that bounce off the wall I did?
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors.
That's
Bring our
very
young
true.
damsel to the lower courtyard.
They teach you that in every
She
form
wants to
of martial
practice,
arts.
she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong.
Who do you think's
Now I see
cooler,
why you're
Ciri
so
or
eager
Buffy
to
the
practice.
Vampire Slayer?
Strike.
Let me know. My opinion, Ciri, just because she's beating her ass. She's Nightcrawler with a sword.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Alright, Dick Grayson.
Alright. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Ah! Out of my way, girl! Out of my way! I will shove a kid! Out of the way! You know what?
What did I
I'll
tell
be a nice
you about
guy.
breathing? Through your
I'm gonna let
mouth.
my daughter
and
win
rhythm
this
with your
one.
steps.
Come on, Siri, I'm walking now.
Siri, cut
I'm
it out.
walking on sunshine. Whoa. I wanna feel good. Come on, Siri. I am literally strolling here. Come on, girl. I literally cannot go any easier on you. Move faster.
Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na.
My nephew could outrun me any day. He has endless energy. Endless.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
I know you beat me, girl, but don't let it go to your head.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle
Uncle
Vesemir.
Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's
You're playing
playing
with
with
fire.
fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop
Again,
groaning
girl.
and grab a sword.
When you grow past my chest, then you can talk about practicing with real people.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I think I'll skip the tutorial this time, just because... Literally, I did it yesterday. If you guys want to see me do the tutorial, check out my last video, but trust me, I need to catch up to where I was yesterday, so... I'll
Let's skip
it
straight
this
to
time.
free training. No point going over the basics again.
I'm proud of you.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get
I
down
love you,
here.
Lambert.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
I would as well.
What then?
Vesemir.
Pay attention, D&D. This is how you do a Night King.
No!
$12.72. Year of the Common Man.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives.
Be surprised if she
Courtly
wasn't, too.
intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know.
She keeps herself busy,
Guess
I'll
I
give her
thought
that.
once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri.
Ah, you'd
Now
be
we trained.
surprised.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Dreams are often preludes to our emotions.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything.
1
We
second.
were meant to meet in Willoughby.
Something's bothering me. Alright,
Rote.
guys. I'm back.
Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Love that unicorn.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it
Things
look?
you folk
How
got
far
up to
behind
in your
Yennefer are we?
days.
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear
See
that?
something, Roach? Ghouls.
Shit.
I know. But just like Matt Murtaugh, we gotta do it anyway. I'm too old to die young. And there goes your head. So in summation, I'll take your head.
Of course. An army's passed, necropoachers followed. Let's go before any more show up.
1 sec, fellas. 1 sec. I'll go. Give me a minute, Vesemir. Gotta make sure you do every single thing. And pick up the crystal skull. That's the thing you see in the beginning of the game in the trailer.
Bird skull and black crystal. Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
That is actually very
Did you know
true.
they eat the living
I'm of
as
the mind
well?
that when you
No.
die, you should just
Really
be
upsetting,
immediately
too.
cremated, but
His
that's just
theory
my
collapsed.
preference.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
The only downside is you can't get the cool black horse until you do the mission where you do Ciri's father and you turn down the gold. Which, by the way, don't ever take that gold, trust me. It is the most awkward scene ever. Like, never take the
Come
gold
on now.
from Ciri's dad. Anyway, but that cool black stallion you can't ride at any other point in the game, and I'm just like, come on! It's the coolest looking horse in the game. The one Vesemir's riding.
We going? Help me! Help!
Yo, tell me Griffins don't look dope in this game. Which is cooler, Griffins in this or Griffins in Harry Potter? Nicked him. And he nicked you! Vesemir! Oh, alright, take the horse. Take the horse. Do you, bro. Do you. I ain't gonna stop you.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your
Yeah.
horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't know
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No.
I don't know why they included an
But
option of, like, why do you care?
There's an inn here
I
in
feel like
White
that's just
Orchard.
a
Sole one
douchey way of
around.
making
Gets its
Geralt a
share
dick.
of
I
travelers.
don't know.
Perhaps you'll learn something
Like, this,
there.
you just say this guy's life, he's just literally curious.
Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Ah, you guys. I gotta go into how cool old-fashioned
Let's
cellars
go.
were back then. A lot of them were made out of maple wood, had cool oak barrels. It was just, like, so cool. And so more advanced than I
Griffin this
thought they
close to
had
the
back
village.
then.
Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Trying to dismount. Roach, dismount!
Kings do the fighting.
Why are all men in this time period such dicks? I'm being dead serious. Has no one heard of manners?
What?
What are you doing grabbing a girl like
Take
that?
that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
I feel for you, Pops. More than him, believe it or not. But at the end of the day, he's kind of right. If some Nilfgaardians came in and she was hanging that in the bar, they might do something about it. Or at least, you know, rough her up or at least mess up the place. So she is probably safer taking it down.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
I don't particularly like your company either.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Show me what you
Show me
got.
what you got behind the counter.
Like I said yesterday, guys, always go with show me what you got. Trust me. She has a bunch of Gwent cards that you can't get anywhere else, and if you don't get them here, then you won't be able to get them at all during the game, so buy all of them.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract,
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for
Look at
free.
Vesemir's horse. It's just in the background, basically humping that fence.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries.
And Gunter
I smell
O'Dim is
that.
just chilling in the background.
I've not seen nor
minding his own
smelt such a
business.
lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folks from
He's
all
like, what,
over.
dude? It would.
Might be worth
I
your
wouldn't
while to
forget her.
ask after her.
She's gorgeous, especially for this time period.
Thanks. For everything.
I love Yennefer's backstory, too. If you watch Witcher, the TV show, then you know she didn't always start out as beautiful. She actually had a hunchback, a weird, like, slanting lip and stuff like that. And she was the daughter of, like, 14 siblings. Well, sorry, like, I think the youngest, or like,
bandage that
second
up?
to youngest of, like,
Please.
14 siblings. So
I'm not
she really did
decrepit
nothing
yet.
to stand out. If anything, she stood out
Then I'll
for
ask about
how
Yennefer.
unattractive and undesirable she was. So
Just remember,
that's part of the reason
we'd
why
rather
she worked so
not
hard to
draw
become a
any
sorceress.
attention.
Or sorceress, sorry. Ugh, can't talk right now. I just woke up, guys.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel.
Yeah, seriously.
Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
They want to
What's
move
about
in.
patrimony? Give it to their own.
Yeah. They're marking territory and dividing up lands to reward the people that have helped them so far. Then the
I'm
second the
looking for
war's
someone.
over, they're going to kick out whoever's
And
currently
we
living
seek
there.
some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Ah! My breath sours your beer, huh? Talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she
See,
go?
was that so
Dunno.
hard?
Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And
Yep,
I'll
I
take
took
your
his
tongue
mind
if you
and
don't
put it in
shut
my
up.
pocket. Seriously, were you dropped on your head as a kid? It's called the Jedi mind trick for a reason. Okay.
More. There are 4
It's time to
factions,
duel.
teams, suits. What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. With tenure.
Steamed.
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair,
Witcher
dressed
with
in black
tenure.
and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit.
Yep.
Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in
Voltus for
Novigrad,
one.
and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects
No,
from
but
our
it's the
academy
one that keeps
designed
you
the
alive
city
the
walls.
most in the field.
Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar.
Yeah,
Taking
seriously,
your
what are you
freedom
even
in
doing
war.
here?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which
I
I,
am to
value
a
more
degree.
than life itself. I've a thirst no
Knowledge
dusty
is
old
useless
tomes
to the
can
dead.
quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like.
We really
Not
do.
colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but
Yeah.
rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might
No,
say.
not important at all. It's not
Tell that to
important
the
what the
people whose
civilians
houses
and
burned
people,
down.
you know, that are caught in the middle of a war go through. It's only important the outcome of the war and, you know, what each side did. You know, what everyone else went through is just irrelevant.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world.
I am.
Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's
I'm
done.
definitely down. Like I said, it's time to duel. Alright guys, you added the decoy, the catapult, the crime ravener, whatever that guy is, and you add my Blue Stripes Commando, which is my favorite card, literally. It's one of my favorite cards. I use it all the time. And you also got to take a few cards out of your deck, otherwise your deck is just way too big. Literally, some of these cards they just add in excess. Like, you don't need 2 Clear Weather. You don't need 2 Biting Frost. You don't need really any of these. You can honestly take them all out of your deck because he's honestly not that good. Anyway, okay, I can take maybe like 2 more cards out. Like, I can take him out, my little foot soldier, and yeah, I'll take you out as well. You know what? Fine. I'll put you both in, since I need 1 more card anyway, and I'm not just putting one of you in by itself. So anyway, let's start the game. I will go first. Alright, I drew both of them. Not bad. I'll keep them then. Who to put back, though? I guess I'll put back you. Nice. Alright, I'm getting lucky. Sheila de Tanzerville. Nice! Literally, could not ask for a better hand. I'm winning this. I start things off with this. In attack mode. Just kidding. Next. Ooh. Low-key, I've never realized that's Kira Mentz. She looks so cute. I'm being dead serious. She looks like a little pixie girl. I love it. Literally, I love her little freckles. Damn, Kira. You rock it. Anyway, I summoned Kira Mentz. Alrighty. I play him next. I should still have more than him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see how much the boost they get. I'll play my decoy now. And I will pass. Trust me, guys, you don't need to win every round. As long as you make sure you have more cards than your opponent, and your cards are good and solid like mine, you will win almost every time. See? Now he's down to 3. And I have my girl Vest back in my hand. Already in the lead. Now he's tied with me. But then I have a siege unit just like this. Yep, I got you on the ropes. You're desperate. Now you have no more cards you can play. Therefore you lose, Kaiba boy. And I get to draw a card. And I win. How shocking. Well, yeah.
You've a knack for this game.
Well, I mean...
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan.
Oh, no wonder
it's
so.
Innkeep by
I didn't
trade,
realize.
but a
I'll be right back,
true
fellas.
maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
never turned on my second light, so it was dark in here. Literally. So, now back to the game.
Looking for a woman.
Aren't we all?
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
I will as well.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
I feel like there's more than multiple ways than that to meet Yennefer. I know who you are, really, dude.
Himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads, too?
To my health. I appreciate it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Just recently, yes.
Of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white.
Sleeping, Gaunter.
Gooseberries and... Yes.
Like, seriously. Like, Yennefer is definitely a girl you look twice at.
And raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
Guys, let me know in the comments who has better graphics, this game or GTA.
Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Notice how he just disappears in that scene. Literally in an instant. Now, let me see if I can buy more stuff from her.
Something
because
else
she can give you 2 more decoy cards, which is what I forgot to get yesterday.
Got anything interesting under the...
Depends what you're after.
You just got to go to her at the right times. Now, I didn't think I would be able to this time. I have to actually leave and then come back to the bar, and then she'll have another decoy card next time I come back. Alright. Time to leave and get into a fist fight with those drunk dudes at the front of our bar.
Done drinking?
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
They rarely do. These are not the
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not.
Always pick this one, guys, otherwise you'll have to fight 3 at once.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
You first. Alright. So, who's first? You?
You're dead!
Oh, am I? That was the first and only one you got.
Nice meeting you.
There we are, Roach. Out of the way, boy.
For trouble?
No, trouble just often finds me. Alright, guys, time to help that dwarf again. I remember it from yesterday. Huh.
What happened here?
Got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came.
Yeah, seriously, he's not mad at
They
me,
only
he's
smith
just mad at
around
his
till I got to
situation.
service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies
I
and
doubt
orders.
they would. They're
Humans
racists who
can't
hate any
fathom that.
non-humans or any
They think I'm getting
Nilfgaardian.
rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now
Yeah,
this.
seriously, you're not covered in gold. Look at what you're wearing.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alrighty, let's look around. Alright guys, let's split up and search for clues. Let me know if you know what that's from. Here you are.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, and fled through the orchard. A man's. Large.
Do you remember when I said I'd always be there? Ever since we were 10, baby. When we were out on that playground playing pretend. I didn't know it back then.
Lost his boots in the rush. Lost his boots in the rush.
Now I realize you
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Too late to show it, grow together. Ah, the merchant I saved.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes...
Technically,
losses
we're not a
grow.
guild. We're a group of monks, but
Do you need something?
I guess you could call
I'll
us
let
a
it
guild
go
at this
half-free.
point.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Hey, if you got a grunt card, I'll take it. What are these? Yeah, I'm good.
Take care.
Alrighty. Give up my girlfriend and my
Bleeding, but
family.
not badly.
Elsa bears
Surface
her love
wound.
for the Blackens. Little whore.
Traded a
My gran told
man
me about
for an
Smith's boy. Lad
M16.
went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him
Looking
arse
for trouble?
when he started twisting and squirming.
Trail
No,
ends
trouble just
here,
finds me.
but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Now guys, always remember, steal from the poor in this game. I know it sounds wrong, but trust me, you're more broke than these people. And everything's expensive that you want to buy.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Ah, Napa, what's up?
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too.
Oh, I know. What a sweet talker
Smith wants
you
to talk
are.
to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, We can
They
work
do,
this
but with
out,
the
man
blade
to
to their
man.
throat.
I give you gold. You
Dwarves
don't
are armor
turn me
makers
in.
typically, not sword
My
masters.
mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'm not a
Beat
racist
your
who hates
fucking
people for
mug
my
to a
problems. Okay, I could fight you. I really could, but I just woke up. I'm not trying to get into a fist fight.
Calm down.
Plus, I get more points
Now
doing it this
follow
way.
me.
Now come with me, bro. We're going on a walk.
I gotta...
The last walk he'll ever
Apologize.
take.
Gotta go. Apologize.
Yep, we're going to apologize right now.
Sweet Melitele. They'll resettle us all
You
south
coming,
of
you
the river
drunk?
And bring in Nilfgaardians to farm our land.
You took bigger bollocks than a noon rates unicorn.
Come on, you drunkard.
Damn deer have stripped the bark off the trees again.
Oh! Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
What? Jumping pedals. Alright. Come on, you slow poke. Move it. I swear to God. Oh, I swear to God, if you weren't about to be hanged. Oh, my other me. Come on. Maybe I should have fought you. Oh my God, move it, Nappa. There.
Up and at him.
What? What's going on?
Here you go. One village.
I know the Jedi
pyromaniac
mind
in the
trick can be a
flesh.
little daisy at
Now.
first.
You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds,
They'll
so I'm
also
sure I
bring
can bang
slavery,
something out on
so
it. You
hope
need
you're cool with
anything,
that.
let me know.
I promise
Give
you,
you a
you're
good
on the
price.
first to go when it comes to that.
Come on.
And now it's raining. Great.
That's it, Roach.
I don't know why. I always hate when it rains in my video games. Ah, the pan. I'll help you. You
Lost
gotta
your
help
key,
him
ma'am?
in need, right?
No, not me key. Me
My
pan.
pan.
It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing in the window, peering at the goings-on. He must have known, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just
I've
asked
seen
so
Tangled.
polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
No offense. Yeah, I could tell just by all the stuff he asked you for. You couldn't put two and two together that I was looking for something that you could write with.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan.
These,
For
believe it or
old
not, hard to
backward
kill.
Sort's not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Oh, good. You actually
Never taken on a
use your head
pan
in that.
contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Definitely wait for me, girl. Alright, guys. Almighty push!
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Gotta make it bright in here, guys.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Alright. And when you arranged to meet, you effing show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing here with my plowing cock in my hands. Yep, this is definitely him. Waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you illegitimate tell the blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place next time we meet. So basically he's saying, since you kept me waiting too long and didn't show up when you were supposed to, now we're going to meet at a completely different time at a completely different location that I'm okay with. Alright. Sounds fair.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
I have, girl. Give me a minute.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury them outside
Better
the
than
village.
Roadkill.
Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Arigato. Roach, what are you doing down there?
Come on.
My girlfriend was mean to me. She could make a fool of me.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Nice. I almost forgot, guys. Up. I'm gonna catch 'em all 'cause I'm Danny Phantom. Gonna catch 'em all 'cause I'm Danny Phantom. Gonna catch 'em all 'cause he's a phantom. Always get these princess of power. Trust me. Even if you don't, they don't stay like that, but the first time you get them, you get an ability point. And that is more useful than anything. Characters, see? Now I have 1 point available. Now I can, what's it called? Go to my skill tree. And now I have the first thing of delusion. There we go. And I didn't have to waste my first level up point on it. So these things are very useful. Alright, who's first? Hi, whoever just joined in. Come on, Roach, let's get out of here.
Faster.
Oops, wrong way. Turn. I'll go back and get the chest after. I still need to catch up to where I was yesterday, fellas. Plus, that chest isn't going anywhere. Wolves are guarding it. Come on, I wasn't even aiming that way, Geralt. God, Geralt, you're such a spaz.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Alright, I'm going. Not to be a dick about it.
We must requisition a share of your hearts. I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Excellency.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant.
Something tells me your peasant salary is still worth more than mine.
There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the
That
Temerians,
armor you're wearing alone,
earlier,
worth more
You
than
will
probably
get 30.
everything
That
I
will
own.
do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There's
There
always a
is
price.
griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces.
No, someone
Temeria's
could
army
come
we
back
have
and take
crushed,
back the
but
city.
its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first.
Yeah,
I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Your men were
Since
idiots.
then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Not strange. Just has something you'd
I'll
prefer
need
to hide.
bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn?
Sorry,
I do
guys,
not know
I'm
this.
tired.
But I am not yet
It's
fluent
not used to
in
the
the
new
common
streaming
tongue.
schedule, but I will, guys.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Essundiakten.
Assunjakten. That wrong way. Sometimes I get really turned around in this game, guys. You gotta be patient with me. My girlfriend had me enslaved. Now then, let's see. Found the bodies, speak to the herbalist. Nilfgaardian garrison. I'll fast travel there, it seems a little quicker. That was a weird way to do it.
Go, go.
I would raise a glass with you, but
Come on, Roach.
I just really don't want to.
Don't you look at me.
quick. Have to brew that potion. If you remember my gameplay yesterday, it took me a minute to get the ingredients, so trying to get them as early as I can. Sec. Let's see. Moscow. Yeah, wait. Yep. Cool.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions.
What is with that red
I get
patch?
her swallow and
like,
something
on
goes
her
wrong.
Thing, whatever.
The whole
Like
village will
seriously,
hear her
like
screams.
pants look weird like that. I'm
I
sorry.
understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it
Sorry,
grows
guys, it was
anywhere around
driving me
here?
crazy.
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Or, and hear me out and follow me on this. Right now, real quick.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love.
Yep.
There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here.
So
End of
because
story.
you, like, basically dropped out of college and ran off to be with a guy, your parents just completely disowned you? That's kind of harsh.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Okay, where are you? There you are. I only really need one, but I'll buy a few of these, just to be on the safe side.
Farewell.
Farewell. Alright, now what do I need to actually brew the potions till? I think I should just need that freaking drowner brain. Yep, I thought so. Cool. Brain of a drowner.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Ah! Don't touch me!
Girl, don't stand in front of my horse. And every day is a good day for a swim. Not what God goes.
Faster.
Why couldn't L3 summon your horse? Come on, guys.
Anyone home?
Knock, knock.
Must be out hunting.
Move it!
I don't know why I'm on my horse. I'll just run. Oh yeah, it's this way. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Let it rain. Watch the blood from the fields.
Alright. Dark, but I understand. Me, a name I call myself. Ah, a long, long way to run. La, I'm going to follow so. T, I'm going to Calvin Gray. There you freaking are. I was looking for you.
You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt. Gut too late. Attacked another one.
Yep, that's so. Can't touch this. Down, 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 down. Can't touch this. Down, 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 down. I do feel like Kirito every time I do that. Poor lad.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. That was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Don't have to, then. So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though.
And now, guys, trust me, you just want to get that delusion leveled up right when you first start the game. It'll unlock certain speech things.
Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
As long as you know what you're doing in the game, you won't really need to max out everything right when you first start. This game is very straightforward and easy to get. It's kind of like once you get the fighting mechanics down in Spider-Man, you won't need all the gadgets anymore.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Wolves out there, too.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older, and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Alrighty. Don't worry, I know where to go. I don't need to go back. This time I'm sure this is where to go. Ah, at least it's not like a ghost. That would have killed me, a ghost. What is with you, Geralt? I could have made that jump. Alright, last time I'm doing this. There.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it at least is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Ah, my first autopsy.
Female.
Time to play corner.
Larvae and her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive.
Oddly enough, these aren't the strongest griffins in the game, so I don't know why they're called royal griffins. That implies that they're king griffins.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright guys, this is the part I didn't remember to do yesterday. So when you go and talk to Vesemir, right after you've done everything, gather the buckthorn and everything else, you have to immediately go to the inn and then speak to the girl at the tavern. She'll sell you another decoy card, and that card will come in handy when you're playing Gwent. Trust me, all your decoy cards will come in handy.
Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boyan Clements. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes. This Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair.
Bad news is he wants us to kill the Griffin.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always
yeah,
the
that
same.
just really pissed
Instead
it
of
off.
sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Cool. Now you come in here, guys. You speak to her.
Something else you'll be needing.
What you sell?
Got anything interesting?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
And there you go, see? Decoy. You won't be able to buy that again, trust me.
Farewell.
Literally, you have to buy it right away, otherwise you won't be able to get it later on. I believe you can buy one more decoy from her. And it's right after you kill the Griffin, and before you get into the bar confrontation.
Lordling.
Alrighty. There you are, Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well,
yeah.
We need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Or a couple. I invite a lot of people to crash with me.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Wait, yes.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Always lectured us on the evil, but you're a gambler yourself.
Watch out!
Watch out for what? This guy? He wishes he was as deadly as me.
It's about to dive!
Come on, you little...
It's fast!
Ah! Ah! Kamase! Ah! I have the power of God and anime on my side. Come on, Roach. I have the power of God and anime on my side. You're not getting away. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come on, you freaking jacked up Scar from Lion King. Come on.
Bleeding! It'll weaken soon!
I have never actually gotten it over here. Like, it never goes this far away from the field. See? Always make sure you have your Ardent on. See, I thought so.
Not bad.
I knew it was going to put me back in the field for the cutscene.
Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses.
Sounds fair.
Meet me at the inn.
Take all, guys. Always take all from these corpses. Bring me the head. Should have gone for the head. Well, I went for the body. Then I took the head.
Take it easy.
And now time to fast travel again.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
Don't hate him for this, believe it or not.
What?
Should have given him the bread, dude.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin.
Tit for tat.
A whip, though, however, is a little harsh, though. I have just beaten his
You're not
ass.
done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
I will take it. Gwent cards are expensive. I appreciate it. Farewell, Nilfgaard.
Is it true?
Alright, Fairlight Orchard with Vizimir. Alright, guys. Now I'm all caught up and I did everything I was supposed to. Let's move on to the next part of the story. Finally. Great. Now, who's ready to kill some kids in a bar? Well, not kids. Young adults. Ooh, I have a knock-knock joke for you guys. Wait until we get into the bar, though. Yep, and now, remember, always go to her and ask and see if you can see her stock. Because she probably has one more decoy she could sell you, last
Got
I
anything
remember.
interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Yep, one more decoy. Now you have all 3 decoy cards. Those will help you out more than anything in Gwent.
Farewell.
And remember, you have to do it right when you start the game. Otherwise, after this scene, you'll see why I won't be able to come back and buy them from her again.
Jennifer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took him down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you doing? She's lucky this isn't my bar. Leave you be. You are bashing a woman's head in because she took down a flag.
Recognize this medallion?
You're lucky I wasn't
You know
there.
what it means.
I would hit
Back
you.
off.
You alright?
I would have hit her. I'm being dead serious. I don't normally hit girls, but I would have hit that girl.
That's true. What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Oh, really?
Won't back down now.
Hey, gents. I have a joke for you. How many of you assholes does it take to take out 2 Witchers? More than you currently have. I hope you're having a lovely day so far.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Oh, F you. Get out of here.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
Yep. Honey, I saved you from getting your head bashed in.
Come on, let's go.
Fine, let's get out of here. This place is a buzzkill anyway.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
You call that a brawl? That was execution, but okay.
Excuses, excuses.
Seriously, I'd like to know what you call an actual
You've
fight.
not changed a bit.
Yen!
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Yeah, Vesemir just cut in, kill the mood, kill the moment.
But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
Daenerys had a better one.
In the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation.
She had better titles.
Me.
Breaker of
Besides,
Chains,
I've got
Mother of
things to do
Dragons,
at
you know,
Kaer
etc.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Couldn't agree more. This place is not very friendly towards me anymore. Bye, Dad.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then this happened.
Go! Now!
That's how you do it, Yen. What a crappy little bridge, too. Someone should have fixed that years ago.
Talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's talk about how literally the Night King's basically best demons basically showed up out of
This
nowhere
bard's
and
tale
basically were ready to
begins
off
near
us.
White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby
Vizima. One day later. I can think of worse ways to take a bath.
It must suffice.
What, are you going on a date with me?
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Uh-huh. The chair.
Cutwin,
That was so
please
hard
shave
to
the
say.
gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Now here comes one of my favorite characters. Literally, I love this guy. He reminds me of that Emperor guy from the new Star Wars movie. Not the Emperor, but the Emperor's little lackey that gets force pushed everywhere.
Time. I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
Can't say he disagree with that statement.
Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details.
Mm-hmm.
Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate
Scene
of
from
the
the second
defending
game.
commander.
Literally the
one
opening from the
Ariel.
second game. Siege just happened. Spared his life.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Vernon Roach or Lethorn or whatever. I go with the elf because honestly I love Saskia. I love her whole story arc, so I honestly went with Saskia over Roach. True, Roach is a loyal friend and companion. He is also a racist and a dick who is willing to torture and kill you to get what he wants. So, yeah, I'm going with the, elves that were basically the Native Americans.
Commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does.
We shall shave you again if it does.
The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Help Letho lift the spell that held. Had to save
The mighty
Triss.
had imprisoned Triss Merigold. ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Killed Letho or spare him. I went with spared Letho. There's very few witches left in the world.
What's
and Letho
Letho
was a
up to?
pawn in a very
I
big
had
game.
hoped
Basically,
you
it's
would
Ciri's
answer
dad
that
that the whole point of... Basically, the
so
second
Letho's
game is
hiding
all
from me.
Ciri's dad's fault, but I
Must
can't
have a
go
good
into it right
reason.
now.
Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth.
Blade or
and
no
nothing
blade to
but
my
the
throat.
truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important
I
matter,
honestly like the General,
but one
believe it
that
or
does
not. He doesn't come
require
off the
General's
best in this scene, but
assistance.
he really comes off really cool later. He's a really
I
cool
might have
guy.
given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck.
See, he even was willing to help me with my outfit. He's just doing what he's technically supposed to do. He is a general for the Nilfgaardian army, so he is technically supposed to interrogate me and be a hard ass.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish
Black,
colors in
black,
Nilfgaard. The
or
gentleman will tell
black.
me once he has chosen an outfit.
Personally, I don't care. Most of my clothes are black anyway. Basically, Kira from SAO. Alright, guys. I love this gold on. This is the usual one I pick. It's either between this one or this baby. Because I love all black. But honestly, I like the small amounts of gold on this one. So I'd probably go with this one. And now I go to my inventory. Love the pants in this, by the way. These are clean pants.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now?
You know, like
Powder
when
my
in
nose?
Rome.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman
I'd
is to
imagine
stand
so. If I
before
was
the
any
ruler
paler,
of
I'd
the
be a
North and
ghost.
South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Right leg. Nope. This one.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Believe it or not, I don't hate him either.
The gentleman will address the Emperor.
He's a stuffy
only when
prick,
asked
but
to,
hell,
and
this is
using
his
the
job too.
appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Basically, respect means with a little fear in your voice.
In grimi eb art kerze. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Definitely bow. I went through the trouble of learning, so of course I'm gonna bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favort?
Trust me. In these types of situations, you can show a little respect by bowing. Doesn't make you any less of a person.
Bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
I know, right? We have a play date after this. Gonna play chess.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter
Okay.
She's
Mr. Bass in your voice.
And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always.
What else would
Enough
be more
of this
important
banter.
than that?
You will agree regardless, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Yeah, and to think I would go looking for my daughter because I get gold out of it.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
I really do love your theme music. I need to get some theme music. The Akatsuki's got a theme music, Naruto's got a theme music, he's got theme
There are
music.
many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
Very nice way of saying, I bother everyone here.
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Ah, Herivard, you can wait like everyone else. Ah, the lovely garden.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind. Non-human.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Good stuff, bro.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the City Council or the Merchants Guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Ready me. Directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
Trust me, he's right. Church, at least back then, church was no different than the mob is today. Church basically collected money from everybody, had its own taxes that it enforced on everyone, and everyone had to show up on certain days. Otherwise, you weren't considered a good Christian, and the whole town would turn against you.
Different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken.
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
She's cute.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's
Went
been
and grown
years
up
since
behind
you
my
trained
back.
together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find
Nothing
that
wrong
hard
with
to
being a
believe
little awkward
before
at
what
times.
happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really.
Okay.
I knew the Wild
I don't
Hunt
even know what
might sense
geomancy
it,
is.
perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer...
You're
not
lucky
to
I
think
like
about it,
you.
really.
Because you're totally a smartass, but I'm a smartass too, so
where's
that just makes
Ciri
me
been
like you
seen
more.
exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
Cool.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood
You did to a
fantasies
degree,
about the
but-
crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy
My
flat
favorite
on
redhead.
Main Square.
Sure she'll be delighted to
Well, that's
see
not
me.
true. My favorite redhead's
What about
Rosa
you?
Scarlet
What will
from
you
Fairy
do?
Tale, but that's another story for
I shall
another
sail
day.
for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently. Blew
My
half
brother
a
says
forest
it's
down.
a terrible
I
anime,
believe
and
this
I'm
had
like,
something to do with
I know it's
Ciri.
not the best anime,
I'll be in
guys,
Kaer Trolde.
but come on,
Join
Fairy
me
Tale
there
is by
once you've
far
learned
not the worst
something.
anime. It is at the very least, better than Boruto. At the very least.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with
Appreciate the compliment.
it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about...
Oh my god, that jar is spazzing in the corner. You guys see that? It's right
Of
there in
course.
that corner.
The
Oh no,
Emperor's
it's not
servants
moving
will keep
anymore,
no
but either
secrets
way.
from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
I love it. I love how these old-fashioned war maps look.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going
Great.
splendidly
My
until
type of
winter
time.
came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought
Radovid is cold-hearted bastard.
Perhaps even submit to vassalization.
Very calculating, very smart, cold-hearted, perfect general, to be completely honest.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took
that's
Kedwin
very
by
vague.
surprise.
Kedwin and them were
still
allies
mourning the
just
loss of
because
their
they were
king.
fighting a common enemy.
Rudderless and dejected,
Radovid
they laid
conquered
down their
them and
arms
then
after a
truly
few
made them an
lost
ally by
skirmishes
combining them into his force.
and joined Radovid. And so by spring,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse.
They're
this
worse.
Land never flowed with milk and honey.
No farms that are forageable. Battlefields left and right.
Times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
And Velen was already a swamp marsh.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their
Not
camps.
very
Thus,
hospitable places to live in. I used to live near a
authority
swamp.
in this
Swamps are not
region to a
exactly good
certain
real estate
Nordling,
locations.
A former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
He's one of my favorite characters in this game. I don't know why you're telling me to avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad?
And as for, like, he's dangerous, I'm a witcher.
Yes.
I deal with a
Although
pack of
everyone
ghouls
knows
that are
this
more
won't
dangerous
last.
than this drunk alcoholic who can't
Radovid
get
is in
along with his
Oxenfurt,
wife.
and the Emperor
Who
is
can't get
here
along with his
in
wife.
Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. And Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear?
Look for someone
They
to
seek
blame.
reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages,
obvious.
elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
True, the mages started the war,
I've
but
been
they don't
stationed in
profit from
Novigrad
it.
for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on
Basically
that, don't they?
Ireland.
Doing everything according
There's
to tradition.
basically supposed
as
to be
their
the Irish
forefathers did.
Islands, but...
And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other. Pillage.
Out of all the
Occasionally attack
locations
our
in the
transport.
game, Skellige is probably my least
cumbersome,
favorite to... Like, I wouldn't
but
want to
nothing
live in
more.
Skellige, but as
Skellige
far
has
as,
always
like,
been a
missions
footnote
go,
to history,
it has okay
and so it
missions.
shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path. Yes, Geralt? Something else?
Just making sure.
News from Novigrad. Is the Free City?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why...
Meaning?
How do men who started...
Yeah.
I've been stiff.
Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
No worries, bro. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Just grabbing that loot real quick. And one last thing, guys, and I'm probably going to hop off for a little bit. You gotta play this guy in Gwent. Remember that. You won't be able to come back to this part of the palace any other point in the game.
How might I
These are the
serve
few
you,
Gwent
gentlemen?
cards you want to get right when you start
returning my
playing.
things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
And kids.
Alright, guys, this is it. Come over here where that little yellow icon is on your map and play this guy in Gwent. But make sure you only wager 1 coin because your deck is very terrible right now and he's actually relatively decent. Alright, now. Now, 1 decoy, 2 decoys, and I think 1 Biting Frost should do it. There we go. Nice, I at least got my Spy Master. Okay. Nice. Cool. Alright. I can work with this stuff. It's time to duel! Let's do this. I play Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 cards. Awesome, and you pass? Now I shall use my own personal deck. Now I play my Catapult, along with my Siege supporter, whatever his name is. And finally, I play Siegfried of Dizzle. Whatever, I play Siegfried. Now I passed. Nice, beautiful. I start things off with my medic, which lets me bring back my siege. We shall overcome. Oh, I am so happy you did that. Always get back your Spy Masters if you can. That's why decoys are so important. Now, if I didn't do this, he might actually have an advantage on me. But now we each have 9 cards in our hand. Ah, great. Now he has another decoy. These little dudes are so nice as well. This duel is over now. Okay. Let's be smart here. Gotcha. I have to beat him, guys, here and now. Nah, I'll pass. This is it, guys. My only chance is here and now. Thank God he did not use that when literally, I'm happy he did that there. But if he did it on these two, then I would have probably lost. Now I still have a chance. Alright. Now I play Unity! Alright. No, Bitter Frost! Ah! I still won! You cheeky! That's right. I'm Yugi. You're not coming at me. I never lose. I got the Pharaoh in my back giving me corner plays. Alright, guys. Let's see my inventory real quick. I want to show you Foltest. This is the guy that literally started the whole second game. Literally, you go into the second game and bam, Foltest gets whacked. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I can just go to my Gwent deck, literally. Alright, you go here, go down to your Gwent deck, and you go to your leader cards, and here he is. Foltest, the Siege Master. My favorite leader card. It gives all your sieges double their current strength. And I just think he looks cool. I love his armor. That royal armor is clean. I would wear it if I was a king. Hell, I love it. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this first part with me and everything. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'm going to be back later today with more Witcher videos. From now on, I'm not going to be playing like 3 separate games a day. That was just too confusing, too complicated. And eventually, you just got to a point where you wanted to play a certain game at a time. I'm going to be coming at you 2 days of Witcher, 2 days of Ghost, 2 days of Spider-Man. And then we're just going to alternate in between that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. One sec, let me go into my quest real quick. Hopefully, I can still do on Death's Door. Please, secondary. Collect them all. Failed. On Death's Bed. Yeah, I failed it. Nah. White Orchard. Ugh. How did I fail that? Anyway, literally, I'm sorry. I forgot about you this time. I didn't yesterday. Watch my other video for proof. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in later today for more Witcher videos. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Also, catch me in Fortnite today. I'll see you later today.